All right, everybody. Sorry for the noise, but we're drilling the holes for the post right now. I got some guys hired to do this. I won't bore you with just boring hose. I'm getting ready to do he's already done two, this one and this one. All right, they're setting post. He's just probably going to take the machine and put all the post in first and then come back and grab the concrete, put the concrete in. Trying not to get these guys' faces in the camera. Don't know that they want to be on YouTube. I'll tell you what, it's nice to have machinery. Setting the post. You need me over there now for my 180 degree?
No, it's just when I look, I was like, man, this thing.
The posts aren't set. It's not like setting trusses.
Whoa.
That on it.
Almost. Right there. Got all my conduit in. Got the 1 inch versus the two. What is that? I think it's inch and a quarter, inch and a half, somewhere on there. But anyways, this one here will house six wires, and then the smaller one just goes over to that post and handle that array. So, but got all the posts in. Next, I gotta pull a string and level it, and for the height that I want, and cut them down. So, yep. Tell you, it's a whole lot easier with them guys coming with the skid steer, with the post hole digger, the auger, I should say. But yeah, them guys worked hard and knocked it out. A mixture of concrete and dirt. They're pretty solid. Yep, pretty solid. So these posts on the right, that's going to be one array, and then the posts on the left, all those are going to be another array. And I'm going to do a pivot system, so the solar panels I can adjust to wherever the sunlight is. So they're going to pivot, and then I'm going to probably put them on a actuator, so I can mechanically control the angle that I need through the year. So stay tuned for that part of the video. Okay, I'm just cutting down the post to where I want them, so you can see. So it just left a little piece in the middle, so I'll saws all that out. Get my trusty ladder. I will not bore you with the rest of these, so stay tuned for the next part. Next, got to build the arms for it, the whole bracket system for the solar panels to sit on. So this is where I'm going to drill my 1-inch hole to receive the arm. Try to keep it straight. Let me try this side, see if it goes a little better. I marked over here. I don't know if you can see me over here. Anyways, this is the center of this board. So this is where the pivot point's going to be. So I'll be drilling a 1-inch hole in this, in all of these. I think there's 16 of them total. Well, eight total. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. 16 total that will have 1-inch hole in the center. And you'll see what that looks like as I progress on with this build. So I'll cut one just for video's sake. And then I'm going to utilize these, the pieces that I cut off, for so what it is, there are 2 arms that are going to pivot on those poles that I put in the ground. So they'll pivot like this, center. So at the top and bottom, I'm going to have the spacers the same width as the 6x6s. So just imagine, you know, 2 of these together at 5.5 inches, like that, and then they'll sit on top of the post, or they'll pivot on the post. So I'll show you more of that as we go. I won't bore you with all the cuts and the noise and everything else like that, so stay tuned. This is going to be the fun part. So this is basically it. Each one of these posts will get one of these. I'll have to trim this off, so that's no big deal. So a solar panel will go that way, and another one up on top, and then you'll see how I tie them all together. So yeah, very cool. Okay, so we got one of the arrays, for the most part, kind of completed without the solar panels, obviously. And now we're just working on this one. Didn't want to bore you with all the footage, but we'll chew it all up. So I'll show you when they're both done. Okay, today I'm working on the solar panel frame. I am burning the wood. There's a name for it. Just treating it with the burn instead of paint. See if I can keep the longevity of the wood from boar bees. So, yep, that's what I'm doing today. I won't bore you with it, but use one of these weed killers with propane and burn, burn, burn. Okay, I said I wouldn't bore you with this, but just to give you a little video of it. All right, just to give you a little taste of it. I won't bore you with the rest. My buddy, if he's watching, the wind's blowing away from me, so I'm not worried about the chemicals that are in the treated wood. But normally you would want to wear a respirator or something so you don't breathe the chemicals. So if it smokes a little bit, that's okay, but start smoking a lot, make sure you put some water on it, because the sap and stuff will burn from the wood when you get it hot. Okay. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you can get more video of this build.